He brings an impressive record into the ring. 34 victories, 1 defeat, 1 draw. 23 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Llama, Sonora, Mexico, Pedro Campa. He is the former undisputed lightweight champion of the world from Brooklyn, New York. The takeover, Teofimo Lopez.
De la cintura para arriba, le quiero hablar limpia. Escúchame, cuídate, listos, vámonos.
So here we go. Andre, he told us the other day, the first step to success is failure. I think much could be revealed early on, considering how he came out in that first round in the shocking loss to Kambosos.
You see the speed difference right away. Teofimo Lopez is the quicker fighter, able to get his shots off before Campa's even able to retaliate with anything.
Took that dip to the left and had the uppercut come in.
Big shots that just missed.
Sold out event center here at Resorts World. Campa getting that, as he'd like to describe it, intelligent pressure.
With that lead hand down, he can sneak a right hand right over the top.
2-punch combination from Lopez.
I think it's too early for Lopez to have that left hand down in that shoulder roll position. The mistake that young fighters make is that Mayweather didn't do that until he had control of the opponent and the fight. Lopez doesn't have control at this moment.
Goes to the body as he steps forward here in the closing moments of round number 1. And a short left hand on the inside caps it. Fight in 22 months up until that first round that we just saw. We asked him about it the other day. He said, listen, the business played me.
Stop.
And right now, the business ahead is where he can go at 140 pounds if he gets through Campa tonight. But the opportunities exist at 140 pounds for premier fights against big names.
I just spoke with Teofimo Lopez Sr. He says, look, I want him to keep jabbing. He's going to keep just winning these rounds, touching him with that jab. The knockout will come, and I see it being an overhand right.
37 of his 58 punches thrown to this point, a minute into round 2, have been the jab. Try to go underneath with the right hand, then the sweep across with a rare hook. Campa fires off the straight right of his own. Good head movement from Lopez, and a 2-punch combination, working his way off the ropes. And a sweeping right hand.
But this is the test. Even early, he's not matching speed for speed, skill for skill, but he's still in the pocket, and he's landing some shots.
As he did just there, as he said he would, step to him.
And he's making Teo extremely uncomfortable right now with the work rate and the pace that he's choosing to fight this fight. Putting a lot of pressure on him mentally.
So it's going to force Lopez to make adjustments and then make more adjustments. That's what we're looking for right here. He said he only sparred 2 weeks for this fight. That could come back to bite him.
For those that didn't hear the conversation earlier, that came about in an interview he had with Mark Kriegel. He did not deny it. And Timmy, you are a world champion in this weight class at 140 pounds. Things get different. To the layman, they say, wait a minute, it's only 5 pounds. He was a champ at 135. He weighed in at 138. But in this division, Josh Taylor is a big guy. Regis Prograis is a big guy. Ramirez is a big guy.
But to Dre's point, Teo was a big 135 pounder. So he was a lot bigger, big boned. You know, so when he hit guys, they felt it. But at 140, he's actually the smaller guy tonight. He's not the bigger man tonight. Campas is the bigger man. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult to knock these guys out. He has to break Campa down, and what he has to do is go down to the body first, and then land those kill shots up top.
Well, that's the kind of shot that Lopez needs to land. Box, box, box. Surprise Campa. He can't stand there and just unload like he did at 135, at least not right now.
Oh, he's having fun for a moment here, Trey, isn't he?
Right, but it's the skill, then power. That's what's getting Kampa's attention.
Manny Robles told me he needs to keep his left hand up because Teofimo's looking for that overhand right, and his shots can't be looping. They've got to be straight, short shots.
First time they have worked together. Manny Robles, of course, veteran trainer.
You give a guy who has slower feet and slower hands like Kampa that stability by you being up against the rope, he'll feel confident to unload with both hands.
Kampa's gaining more confidence coming forward. He said he don't feel anything. That's what he's saying. He's taking these big punches from Teo, and he's coming back, or at least trying to come back with his offense. Here he comes.
Lopez shouldn't get frustrated by that. He should happily oblige and continue to deliver what Kampa is asking for.
He dances in the corner after showing that upper body head movement. Moment from Teofimo.
This
Played a little
trick shot. Yep,
yeah.
little trick shot right there with the shoulder to lift the chin. You see the ref on the opposite side. He doesn't see the shoulder lift. And you see the right hand of Teofimo Lopez laying clean on Kampa.
Just creating a little bit of space, Dre, that's all.
Yeah, why not?
Right.
That's illegal, but it's all good.
Anything it takes. Listen, wrap around that right hand as well here to start round number 4.
To wear him down a bit.
Teofimo Lopez is in a very, very good groove right now. I wish he would pick his left hand up.
He told us he's at peace, the happiest that he's been. An interesting dynamic when you're around the team. The rather large team. I think he showed up with 17 in the entourage to the fighter production meetings. But he is much more in control and guiding his own course than he's ever been.
Lopez gets credit for his explosiveness, his showmanship, but he's got an IQ. And you see it on display right now. He realizes that I might not be able to get Kampa out, at least right now with one shot. So I have to go into the toolbox and show some other things.
Kampa saying, I got a chin on me. Can't hurt me. That's the way you stay involved in the fight. You, Kampa, you got to psych yourself out. If you come in here with the mentality that you're going to get knocked out, you can get knocked out. But he came in there with the mentality, you can't hurt me.
The money in the bank. He's not putting as much money as Lopez is putting in the bank, but he's got to have something in there in hopes that he can wear Lopez down and start to land some big shots. And right now, Lopez is landing the big shots.
Good finish here to round 4 from Teofimo Lopez. You see the speed difference. Lopez in control early. Should the first 4 rounds in Dre's scorecard. 77 of 47 connect advantage. He's landed 50% of his power punches. 22 knockouts in his 33 wins. There's the right hand from Teofimo. Shoulder roll right hand. Tried to place the uppercut that time.
That punch is thrown and landed when you've timed your opponent, their movements, and that's exactly what Teofimo Lopez has done right now.
Able to block much of that work and then slip to the inside. There's an uppercut that came in at the end of that combination from Kampa.
You can touch a fighter, you can hurt him, and if you can hurt him, you can knock him out. But loading up and allowing Lopez to continue to evade your shot is not going to get you anywhere. He's got to do exactly what Tim Bradley just stated.
There's no doubt about that. If you look at the output from Lopez compared to the earlier rounds. Good exchange off the ropes. Now pot shotting off the hip with that jab.
you're in the corner at Campa, you had to know this is how the fight was going to go. You had to know that your guy was going to take punishment early. Hope that he can take the shot and just keep pressing, keep chipping, keep banging away in hopes that you're on the other side of 6 and you might get yourself back in the fight.
Start of round number 6 from Vegas, Lopez and Campa. Late money came in heavily on the big favorite Teofimo Lopez, as it did on the under total rounds, which would be 90 seconds through this round. You see the punches last round? Dre, you made the point. You felt like it was a round that Lopez clearly was taken off. He only threw 43 punches there. It was 15 of 43. That's his low output of the fight to this point.
Manny Robles has to continue to inject the belief into his charge, Pedro Campa, that Lopez is getting tired. You've taken the best shots. Keep pressing. You're wearing him down. Whether that is true or not remains to be seen, but that's the message that needs to come.
Before he got with Manny Robles, he was all over the place, falling all over his feet, jabbing, lunging forwards. He's underneath himself. He seemed to be very underneath himself and very calculated tonight, picking his spots wisely, when to attack and when not to attack Lopez. Ooh.
That was partially blocked by Pedro Campa.
But Campa sees these punches coming. That's why they have no effect.
Lopez has a great jab, fellas. He's got a great jab to the head, to the body. He's educated. I don't think he uses it enough because he's got those.
See Lopez now going after that eye, that lead eye. The left eye of Campa is starting to swell rapidly.
That's discouraging right there.
Ooh.
That's discouraging.
Jab off the hip and then
right there. Yes, that's discouraging. But you just missed a bunch of shots. Then you got hit with those kind of shots. That's disrespectful from Teofimo Lopez.
The head movement has been masterful here in this 6th round by Lopez. Well, there's one of the top contenders at 140 pounds, the undefeated Arnold Barboza, who we just saw with a victory over Danielito Zaria, Mark Riegel.
Yeah, he just texted me. I said, what do you think of Teofimo? He says, he's too small and too slow. This is a big boy, well, division. I'll end him. So there you go.
With Prograis and Zepeda mandated to fight for the WBC with Jose Ramirez, who was in position. He has some personal plans coming up. And there is the knockdown scored in the opening moments of round 7.
Beautiful up jab.
Takeover says he wants to take back his lofty status. Let's see how he closes the show. Short right hand. 1-2 combination. A lot of time to work with here.
Campa's not only hurt,
switching stances.
He's not only hurt, he's busted up. I think Lopez has to continue to pour it on just the way he did when he got the knockdown. He didn't load up. It was boxing. It was a 2-1 combination that sat Campa down. Didn't try to throw it hard, but it landed hard. He needs to try to do the same thing right now.
Showing out with the defense.
Back into the mix.
Squared up, wiggling, stepping over, feeling it right now. And having fun on there is Lopez. Switching stances, stepping over, coming with the right hand. Blocking Campa's efforts. Left uppercut, right uppercut, short right drives down. A lot of blood coming from the nose of Campa. Headshot after headshot, short right hand. A beat down in round 7. The take back, he just took what he wanted there in that round.
Yes, he did.
And here it comes. Let the celebration begin. Old school Teofimo backflip.
Brutality going on in this round. Beautiful right cross right there. Nice up jab right up the middle. That was so fast and so accurate. Beautiful counter right there by Teofimo Lopez. Catch, boom, boom. Campa Never saw that jab coming, that up jab. Beautiful shot right there from Teofimo Lopez.
And that came after 6.5 rounds of punishment.
For your winner by technical knockout, and now the WBO International and NABF Junior Welterweight Champion, the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez!
He has said this week he loves the growing, the teaching, the pain, the hardship, being married to the sport right now.